Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? Out for a ride, heading to work. Well, I'm happy to say, probably about 2 weeks ago, I sent in my last payment for my bike. So now she is mine, 100% mine. No bank breathing over my shoulder, none of that. And it's a really good feeling, I must say, really good feeling. So it's a nice sunny day. Yesterday was a little gloomy, a little bit of rain, so kind of a, I could have, you know what, I could have rode yesterday if I wanted to, but I chose not to. Probably should have, but I actually wanted to put a little more tension in the rear spring, so that's the reason why I said, you know what, I'll wait till tomorrow. Adjusted my handlebars a little bit because I kind of felt myself, actually I shouldn't even say felt myself, but I noticed that I would be hunching every so often, and that little bit of hunching I noticed would make me a little uncomfortable. Just navigate this corner here. Gotta watch these cars because sometimes they just don't give a shit. Yeah, some of these guys, they'll just move right out in front of you, but luckily for me anyway, today these cars were like my shield, my in front shield. Anyway, so I noticed that I was doing a little bit of hunching, and I figured maybe, you know, I've got the bars a little too low, so I adjusted them so that they would be a little bit, I'm sorry, I had them a little too high, so I adjusted them so that they would be a little bit lower, and it does feel a little bit better. I still do kind of find myself doing the hunch a little bit, you know, where you have your shoulders kind of up a little bit, I guess you could say. Not really sure why, but I'm inclined to think that it has to do with me having or me keeping my shoulders kind of up, just to make myself, I don't know if it's more comfortable or to adapt to the bar height, or I'm not really sure. These bars are different from stock. They're the SS Custom Cycle RSTD bars, and they come back at me a little bit more and a little bit higher. So everybody usually what they do is they put them a little bit lower, which is so that you relax your arms and you try to keep your forearms level with I need some air. I try to keep your forearms pretty much level, you know, that way blood is flowing to your hands. I have been toying with putting some mini apes on a bike, but you know, I'm kind of at a point right now where I paid off for the bike, and I've done pretty much a lot of stuff to it to get it to where I want it to be, and I'm happy with it right now. So I'm just putting miles on. I'm at 18,000, and I'm looking forward to getting to 50,000 miles on this sucker, and just looking forward to enjoying it. You know, that's just the way I feel it should be. You know, take the bike out and enjoy the bike. Take a nice little cruise here through one of my favorite roads, and we got the bicyclists on the road here, so we have to keep our speed down. People might be crossing a double yellow, trying to give them space. I love coming through here. This is like one of my favorite places to ride, and I'm getting a little bit off topic, but it really is just one of my favorite places to go ride. I mean, you don't even, I mean, if you're on a sport bike or something, you can book it through here if you want, but you know, just a leisurely pace, 40-45 miles an hour, and believe me, you're getting the bike over. You know, I mean, especially my bike, being a, you know, cruiser bike, you're getting it over. You can even touch the damn floorboards if you kind of take the corner a little wrong. But it's pretty nice with some nice views. You're gonna have a nice view coming up here off on the right there, which you'll see. I've shown you that before. Really beautiful. I would stop at the lookout, but time isn't really my friend right now, so I'm kind of just making my way south as I head down to work. But if I had a little more time, I would stop at the lookout and kind of just browse a little bit. This turn. Out for a nice walk with the kids. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you could come here and you can hike and you can walk through and do anything you want to do. Bicyclists, they come and they do their bicycle thing and enjoy themselves. Just a beautiful day to ride today. Beautiful day to get out. Wing F6B. Very nice bike, isn't it beautiful? Man, that's a nice looking bike. Slow down a little through here. Yeah, so I'm really not trying to spend a ton of money on a bike, man. You know, right now I'm about just putting the miles on it and just enjoying it, and that's the way I feel it should be. I did the suspension. I got the progressive springs in the front with new fork fluid, and the progressive springs and the progressive shock in the back, that shock is just awesome. Let me get my Easy Pass out. That shock is just awesome when I smell hot dogs, and I'm not even eating. I'm like fasting, man. I didn't even think about food till just now. Oh, hot dogs smell awesome. There we go. My back tire just lock up on me? I don't think so. So anyhow, we're gonna head over to Bear Mountain Bridge over here in a little bit. So I lowered the bars down some, and you could probably see my hands are pretty much down there, and not too bad. It's pretty comfortable right now as it is. So I really can't complain. Nice bike. Looks like a Triumph, huh? Naked. So I ordered some forks for the Buell, because the Buell forks are bent from when I had that accident a long time ago. So I ordered some forks for it. I'll be able to get my naked bike back on the road, and we'll be enjoying each other's company once again. And you know, I do like to ride that bike every now and again because it's just so rough and so simple, and it's just a difference of you know, just everything. You know, which is a beautiful thing. And must have had an accident there. And remember, I told you about that corner. That's that corner there. I've showed it to you a couple times going through there. You definitely got to be careful, because these guys, they're just nuts through there. through the beautiful Bear Mountain. It's looking beautiful today, man. Jeez. No wonder my zipper was down. Just throw this Easy Pass back in my pocket. Really need to get an Easy Pass on this bike. I gotta stop slacking. Riding my visor up, getting a little breeze. So family out here taking pictures. This is beautiful, man. I love it out here, man. Upstate New York. No fucking indicator, no nothing. Jesus.